I believe it's over. Uh, I think if when the Celtics win this championship on Monday, Kyrie Irving would have to bear the brunt of losing the finals to the Boston crowd. NBA got an extra game at the finals. That would be really humiliating for Kyrie Irving to have to take the full brunt. Everybody's actions comes with consequences, and for Kyrie Irving, the comments he made about Jewish owners, just he's going to have to take it. He's going to have to take his money, his salary. He can take millions of dollars, but at the end of the day, he's an employee. He's got to do what he's told from the owners. If the owners tell him you're going to lose against the Celtics fans, that's your punishment for talking the shit about the Jews not being the real Jews. Then, I think there's something going on right there. I don't think it's really about revenue. I mean, I think it's more about a ritual of just. I think the Jew owners are going to let Kyrie know who's in charge. If they have him lose at Boston, the Celtic fans just start letting him hear it. I mean, just wow. Then if that really happens, then it's an 11-day NBA final. So it's June the 6th and it ends June the 17th, like Bill Russell, his 11 NBA championships. But let's say if the Mavs do win game 5, then I would be correct about Celtics in 6. So there's really only two possibilities: Celtics in 5 and Celtics in 6. I mean, basically, if they're not setting up Kyrie for the humiliation at Boston, then it'll be over in 6. But could they squeeze it out another game? Could Kyrie avoid the fate of losing at the Celtics crowd? Wouldn't that just allow people to bet lots and lots of money on the Mavs in Game 6 to bet on the comeback? Wouldn't that happen? Under that scenario, yes, it would happen. People would be betting on the Mavs like they ain't no tomorrow if they win a game at Boston. Well, let's say if they do need Porzingis back, then if there's a Game 6, then Porzingis would return 11 days after his injury. But it's very looking the most probable that it's an 11-day NBA Finals because of Bill Russell's 11 championships. NBA gets extra game. The Celtics will just save this celebration for the home crowd. Yeah, I don't know how the Celtics can win in 6 games now. I'd be very surprised if they win in 6 games. If you're being realistic and truthful, then uh, you know, the Mavs have any chance of winning at Boston. Do they have any chance whatsoever? Maybe the Celtics will come out to play ball. Maybe they're going to show more effort than they did today. Maybe it's going to be too much. I don't see how the Mavs are going to win at Boston. They could just be saving the celebration for the fans in front of Kyrie Irving. I don't know how Kyrie Irving's going to force a Game 6. Kyrie has some motivation, this and that, but at the end of the day, it's a script and they're telling him what to do. They're probably telling him to sell the game already. That's probably what they're doing. But here come the Luka Magic, people. If he plays a game of his life, and then the Mavs could play an 18th finals game in franchise history in Game 6. So if we speak about Bill Russell's number 6 and this would be the only time that the Celtics win in a 6-game series during this ride, or we'd be looking at the fact that this finals could end in 5 games as a tribute to Bill Walton. Yeah, he was number 5 as a member of the Celtics. So that's what stands out with Celtics in 5 is it pertains to Bill Walton's number 5. Uh, Tatum's Camacho 75. You could have a 7-5 record in the finals. 6-3 like Celtics. 6-3 like Boston Celtics. If it is 6-3 as finals record, Jason Tatum, I'm looking at Michael Jordan's birth year of 63. I'm looking at Gold Bond 6-3 playoff series record. That's what I'm looking at. The amount of time from the Lakers playoff elimination to the time that Dan Hurley rejected the job was like 6 weeks and 3 days. Yeah, I mean, I would like for this to end in 6, but it's looking very likely now. I think I need to perform the jinx so I can get the series to end in 6. So there's no chance the Mavs are gonna win at Boston. This team is cooked. The Celtics are winning the championship at home. There's nothing the Dallas Mavericks can do at this point to change their destiny. The Celtics are gonna win the championship. Jason Tatum can and will and should win Finals MVP. Light up the crowd, guys. Light up the crowd. It's over. It's over. I don't think you need Porzingis to save the day. That'd be the most dramatic script ever. If Porzingis has to come back and save the day. I don't think we going that crazy. You see, if they really wanted the script to end in 6-7, they could have easily done that. But no, they're going to win the championship, and there ain't nothing they can do about it. Okay, what's the record for the Celtics without Kristaps Porzingis? The I'd be very surprised if this team gets a win at Boston. Be honest with yourself. Do you think this team can beat them at Boston? Uh, Porzingis. Well, if Porzingis, if he does play in a game, he could finish with a 6-1 record during the playoffs. Like 61 is the 18th prime, and right now Porzingis has a 5-1 record this playoffs. If he pulls up Kurt Schilling, bloody sock, or something like that, that's what would be the case if Porzingis does come back. Are they really going to go 2-1 without Porzingis against the Mavs? Or is it going to be 2-2 like Boston or something like that? Or 2-2 like Camacho, the team that drafted him, the Knicks. They can easily, if they wanted people to bet more and more money on the Mavericks, then you have the Celtics to win to lose the game 5. If it's about ritualistically sacrificing Kyrie, then it all ends right here. It all ends at Boston. They can easily get people to bet more and more and more and more money on the Mavs if they really wanted to. If they really wanted to, they could easily do that. Very hard to see that happening right now. What's the record without Porzingis? So they went 1-0 against the Heat without Porzingis, and they went 4-1 against. They were 9-1, and then they're 10-1 and 10-2. We go 10-3, 11-3. I think his birthplace is Gamache 113. So yeah, this six. There's always a chance I can nail my series exact prediction of Celtics in six. There's always a chance. There's always a chance. That'd be a juicy flip of the script. Where the Celtics keep on losing and they need someone to rebound the basketball. Wouldn't that be dramatic? Kristaps or Porzingis? Oh, Kristaps is Camacho 113. I'm saying Celtics could go 11-3 in the playoffs without Porzingis. Let's see, the 9-1 and the 10-1, the 10-2, the 10-3, 11-3. You don't win without Porzingis. He's not going to come back for the finals unless they're game 7. Now we talking. You see, they can make it interesting if they want to, but the series is over. Celtics in 5. Kyrie's good. He's finished. He's trash. He's never making it back to the finals. He's overrated. He's overhyped. Overrated Kyrie Irving. Told you, the Jews will never let Kyrie win. I told you. I did tell you. But doesn't matter if the Mavericks have an Israeli owner. Doesn't matter. She's not going to give a ring to a Jew hater. They already made an agreement. They told her, hey, when Goalkeeper Bond is gone, Luka got to win a championship. Luka got to sell the jerseys to young fans. Luka, we have a strong international presence for Luka Doncic. The Dallas Mavericks are going to drive the NBA during the latter part of this decade in 2030. Oh, yeah, Kyler Murray's Gematria 59. Cardinals going to be a playoff team because of 59 Gematria. They should be a wild card team. The Rams have a bad year. No Aaron Donald. So, yeah, we can talk more football, whatever. But after, when this is done, when these soccer tournaments are over too, Kyrie Irving could play villain and spoil the day and save the party for on the road. That's very unlikely to happen, though. Celtics in 5. Celtics in 5. Celtics in 5. Hey, can you imagine the ratings if Kyrie Irving goes off at Boston and then Kyrie Irving sends a series back to Dallas? Could you imagine the ratings? Could you imagine? Oh, Celtics got to choke again. People start bringing up Miami Heat, the 3-0 lead, the 3-3. You know, happening in reverse for the Celtics. I mean, yeah, they could easily script it that way if they wanted. I'm just saying. Celtics have to come back in game 6 or something. They can make this finals far more interesting than this current setup right here. It could be tied series 2-2. They can destroy Kyrie Irving at home and they could come back and win by 18 points on the road. I mean, goddamn. It can make it far more interesting than how it's playing out so far. They could have made this thing far more interesting. I'll believe it when I see it if the Dallas Mavericks win game 5. Otherwise, my original finals prediction is spot on. These people are just crazy and playing games. Now the Celtics just sold. Every day it's someone selling. It's Kyrie selling game 1 and game 2. It's Celtics selling the game four, squeeze another game, celebrate for the fans, blah blah blah. I think the Mavs are gonna lose big time in game five. I think Kyrie is gonna lose by a huge margin. Celtics last title, they destroyed the Lakers in that game six. It'd be top entertainment to see Kyrie Irving get absolutely destroyed and bitch slapped by the city of Boston. Take a kick it in the ass by the Jew owners there after his little anti-Semitic tribe with that documentary. Damn! See Kyrie Irving lose by 30 points. I don't have to hear anything about Goki LeBron being carried by Kyrie Irving. I would love that script too. See, you got ideas. I'll watch just to see what the hell is going to go on. Seriously. At least this ain't the WWE where Porzingis comes back mid-game. Well, we saw that one playoff game when Big Ben came back from like a shoulder injury to lead a comeback against the Bengals. See Kristaps Porzingis? See Kristaps Porzingis come and save the day. Damn. How dopey would that be? How dopey would that be? I don't write the script. They do. They write it. Hey, Celtics won the championship in 5 games and Goki LeBron going for his 5th ring against the Celtics. It makes sense. Bill Walton's number 5 is one series bound to end in 6 games like Bill Russell's number 6 during the first championship for the Celtics since the death of Bill Russell. I think it's very interesting. It'd be very interesting to see how this goes. I'd be very surprised if Kyrie Irving gets a win at Boston. I can't see it happening. How did Kyrie perform in this game? I didn't even watch that crap. How'd Kyrie do this game? 18 field goal attempts, I'd say. It's just inevitable. They throw the 18 there again. You see, that's what they do. They throw in the 18 field goal attempts, game 2. 18 field goal attempts, game 4. Scripted by numbers. Kyrie Irving's a joke. Kyrie Irving is just done. Finished. Kyrie and Irving's Camacho 75, and Tatum could have a 6-3 or 6-4 for the Jason Tatum. His finals record. How many losses? Maybe 6-5. Yeah, I mean, Tatum could very likely win the championship in his 11th NBA Finals game of his career. And these Mavs are cooked. This team is finished. Celtics have got this in the bag. Dallas Mavericks are absolutely fried. It's over. Dallas Mavericks have lost the finals. They're holding a party in Boston that there's nothing that can stop that party right now. Kyrie's trash. He's finished. He's peaked. Kyrie Irving is finished. He'll never ever make the finals again. Just watch. He'll never make it back. Something's gonna happen. Something. His mind will be interested in something else. He's not gonna have anything to deal with the owners anymore. Kyrie Irving done. I think Luka's got to recruit Trae Young. Who else is he gonna replace Kyrie Irving with? Who's gonna be his Robin? Who's gonna be the Robin of Luka Doncic if Kyrie Irving is gonna be gone? Because he's never winning a championship. It's time for the Mavericks to move on from Kyrie Irving. That's what I'm doing if I'm Luka. It's easy to see why the Mavs are not going to win until 2030, 2031. They're going to stagnate during the next couple of years when they're stuck with Kyrie Irving. They're not winning any more championships, any more Western Conference titles with Kyrie Irving. So they'll waste a few more years of Kyrie Irving. Kyrie Irving will call it quits. He's not interested in basketball. This and that, this and that. Kyrie Irving, his retirement will be sudden. It will be abrupt. And then that's when Luka, he either Kyrie tells him when he's going to leave, or Kyrie, or he should start planning right now. Should start planning right now who he needs to have as his future championship sidekick. He should start planning right now, but it probably won't happen right now, today. It will happen after a couple of seasons. So if we get to, let's say, 2026, 2027, the end of Kyrie Irving, then we start to see who is going to be the number two that's going to be a part of the inevitable Luka Doncic NBA championship. 20 years later, the Mavericks win the title. Porzingis, averaging 20 points against his former team, was injured after the 2-0 lead. The Mavs win the title 20 years later after 2011. In Jason Kidd's 18th season with the Mavs, his 10th as a coach, and I think he had 8 prior seasons as a player. So that's when the Mavs are going to win. Jason Kidd's going to be there for a while. They'll never play together. These guys are meant to be opposing each other. LeBron must defeat Luka. LeBron must defeat Joker. LeBron must defeat Kawhi and Paul George and Siaka and these men out there. LeBron must defeat Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. LeBron must defeat the New York Knicks. It's that time to team up with these players. LeBron. Duo against duo against duo. LeBron and Curry to beat all the duos out there. They shocked the world against the unbeatable Celtics. Have they released a schedule yet for next year? Usually they do schedule, they release next year's schedule usually by this time of the year. Where are they getting this information from? Where are they getting the schedule from? Otherwise, 1 year and 8 days after the Heat lost the Game 5, because the end of this 1 year and 8 days later, they're due for surprises. The NBA Finals from June the 5th to June 22nd of 2025. Where are they getting the information from? Sportsbrackets.net. Where are they getting the schedule? I mean, June the 5th is 5-6, like the 5th day of the 6 months, like LeBron. He's 5-6 in the finals to win the championship 56 months after COVID. I just don't know where they're getting that information from. Wikipedia? There's nothing on Wikipedia about the schedule for the finals, but usually they do come out with this stuff. I don't know where this The sportsbrackets.net page is getting the final schedule. I don't know where they're getting this information from. I don't know. I'm not linking up anything with the schedule for the finals next year until I know for certain when the days are going to be for next year's NBA finals. We knew back in June and July last year when the days of the finals are going to be. So there's no reason why we should not expect to find out in, let's say, a week or two. I'm just surprised. I thought at this point last year we already, for sure, we knew what the schedule of the finals was going to be. He went on TV to say he hates the Celtics on the networks, on TNT, on this and that. The sound isn't available. Why? Why? Well, he talked about how racist the fans are. Well, it's certainly true about the fans. The fans are certainly racist. I mean, they've got no problem saying that word and all that, more so than other fan bases. AJ Redick's going to be the coach. An announcement is expected very shortly. If the finals ends on Monday, then we can see the announcement on the 18th day. Lakers got to take the headlines away from the Celtics. Let's talk less about the Celtics. Let's talk about JJ Redick. That's what June the 18th should be about. Lakers, they got to take the spotlight away from the Celtics. They got to name JJ Redick the coach the day after. The Celtics having their parade. The Lakers are introducing the coach to the press conference. JJ Redick, the 29th coach of the Lakers, to lead the Lakers to the repeat. That is JJ Redick's role in the coming dynastic and to Goat King the Bond's career. He played with Orlando, and now Lakers win their first title since at Orlando. JJ Redick drafted by Orlando. JJ Redick, a part of the Lakers' 34th finals appearance. JJ Redick, reduction Gematria of 34. And in reverse reduction, JJ Redick is 56. The Lakers win the championship 56 months after winning at the bubble. This is JJ Redick's role in the Lakers championship. His birthday comes exactly 6 months and 6 days before Goat King the Bond's birthday. Goat King the Bond is about to become 6-6 in the finals with the back-to-back championship. Yeah, see, they already know who the coach is going to be. You telling me his birthday is 6 months and 6 days before Cat the Butcher's birthday. All I know is it's coming. His first and middle, JJ Redick. Jonathan Clay is Camacho 43, the 43rd win of Goat King Bond's Lake career. Jonathan's Camacho of the 29th coach of the Lakers. Jonathan, reverse reduction, is Goat King Bond's 43rd playoff win with the Lakers to be a champion, because champion is 43. These guys are born in the same year, so their actual birthdays are exactly 6 months and 6 days from each other. June the 24th, the same birthday as Lionel Messi, and December the 30th. Both guys were born in year 84. The Celtics are going to fall to 8-4 in the finals ever since the Lakers moved far away from Minneapolis. That's what the birth year 84 is about. The Celtics rocking against the Lakers ever since they moved away, the Laker franchise, ever since the Laker franchise moved away from Minneapolis. Hey, that's the Bill Russell we speak about, the goalkeeper bond 6 ring, the Bill Russell number 6. He's the 11th pick in the draft. In New York, of course, is the 11th state. I'm regurgitating what I've talked about already in the video. Again, the video has been released about J.J. Redick. He is a 34-7 life path in numerology, and in goalkeeper bond, he's going to be involved in the team's 33rd and 34th NBA Finals appearances. He knows Staples. He played with the LA Clippers. He did retire with the Dallas Mavericks. So hey, JJ will get the face off against the Mavericks. You know, Jason Kidd was assistant coach with the Lakers. Let's not forget. Lakers Mavs is the first round series. Yeah, I like the Lakers to be the 7th seed. I see he's number 7 with Orlando. Lakers are a 7th seed next year. The Dallas Mavericks really will be a number 2. Dallas Mavericks are number 2 seed. That the only way they play in the first round if the Lakers are a play-in team. Now there are some guys on the Mavs that were just new to the team, whatever. So can they be more consistent in the regular season than this year? Possible, very possible. Certainly far more consistent in the regular season than the Lakers for next year. The Clippers, we have no idea how the injuries are doing with that team. The Warriors, they could be back. Well, Clay's going to be gone. Who knows? Who knows? Klay Thompson, that's going to be one of the top storylines of the offseason. Where's Clay going to play? How's he going to shift the balance of power in the Western Conference? But yeah, Jerry West, he won the championship over the Knicks, and now he has passed, and now this repeat against the Knicks is also going to be a tribute to the great Jerry West. 1-8 in the finals as a player, one finals win in 9 appearances, 19th title. That's what this is about right there. It's coming. Yeah, I'm ready for it. I'm ready to go. Ready to go for the season to begin right now. Ready to win the championship right here next year. I'm all ready to go to war. We all ready to go to war to execute the script. Execute to get this garbage ass finals is going to end. And we finally going to see a great legendary NBA finals. We haven't seen a great finals since 2022. The Atlanta Hawks ain't got no chance of winning the East. The Bucks ain't got no chance of winning the East. Everyone ready to say Celtics won because of a fluke run of beating injured teams. Well, the Celtics are about to put that to rest next year when the Celtics make it back to the finals. That they are not a fluke. That they're not a product of superstars getting injured. The Celtics are here to show that they are not a lucky fluke. That is the story of the Celtics run to winning the Eastern Conference again next year, to make it back to the finals to face off against the greatest enemy of Boston outside of Kyrie Irving, LeBron James. Because there's one guy who shatters the dreams of the Celtics more than anything out there. LeBron James. 5 consecutive times they have been eliminated by the GOAT ever since facing off against James. I don't know how Trae Young will fit into the Lakers, but I see the Bill Russell tributes being drafted by the Atlanta franchise, so I can see Trey Young to the Lakers. Are they giving up Austin Reeves? No, they're not giving up Austin Reeves. I think they should sign Clay Thompson. I think they got him. He likes the Lakers. Bring him in. Bring Clay Thompson in. Clay Thompson must sign with the Lakers. Number one target is Clay Thompson. They need to get Clay Thompson. They probably won't get Clay Thompson, which is perfectly okay. All I know is that Goalkeeper Bond's going to achieve the impossible. So most likely, no, it's going to be boring signings again. I don't care because I know we are by far the best team in the NBA is playing at home right now. Lakers are the best team in the NBA. Have beaten every team in the league with the exception of the Sacramento Kings. Now, what's the role of the Lakers' victory over the Celtics with the amount of time that the Celtics? How much time from the Lakers' victory over the Celtics to the time that the Celtics still lift the trophy? Oh, hey, the Celtics could win 137 days after beating after the Lakers beat the Celtics 137. It's the 33rd prime number. That seems pretty legit. Tatum will fall to 1-2 in the finals because Tatum is gematria of 12. Yeah, 11-day NBA Finals. This series is over. Now it's time to move on to Bronny James. Lakers trap Bronny James. Bronny is a member of the Lakers. All these lovers, all these haters. What if Bronny plays and he makes a very clutch play on defense? Bronny gets put in the game to play defense and comes up with a huge steal. Wow. He doesn't have to be in the game to shoot. He could be in the game for one key defensive stop with under a minute left in the game. And Bronny gets a huge steal. Bam! These are the kind of things that could happen with Bronny James in a Lakers uniform. Number one, I need to see is just catch and shoot. It's spot on shoot when you get open looks. Then the minutes will start come rolling because he already plays defense. All he has to do is develop a great catch and shoot. You gotta score. You can't be one dimensional. Effort and defense, he's already got that. He's already halfway there. He just has to get a more consistent outside shot, and this guy is going to be absolutely benefiting the team on both ends of the floor. The plus minus will show itself when he is showing the effort on the defensive end. And when you're not a starting player, you get your 10, 15-minute shift, whatever, 5-minute shift. It's 5 minutes of haul ass, of being a bull out there on the court. That is Bronny's role on the Lakers. There's a clear and definitive role for Bronny James on the Lakers. You don't need to play 20, 25, 17, 16, 15 minutes. 10 minutes of haul ass on the defensive floor and fast break. Let's make it happen because I believe it's possible. Only thing I need to see again, he's got to be timely, hitting wide open looks. There definitely is a role. You just have to play defense. So I agree with Goat Kinabon. They can easily play, easily better than half of the league. half of the league don't play defense. That's what makes them better than half of the league. I think I took a screenshot of he was working out with the Lakers. Let me take a look. I think I did take the screenshot. He was practicing. He was working out with the Lakers. You hear the news about the Suns because he's the son of Goalkeeper. But all the Suns are working out Bronny James. Sure, the loser Suns getting Bronny James. Ain't got no chance of getting Bronny James. It's already been decided league-wide. Goalkeeper is the king. He is your highness. He is your master. He's taking the throne. Bronny is going to the Lakers. No ifs or buts. Every owner, GM, executive, player, and coach knows where Bronny is heading to. I'd be shocked if he's not on the Lakers. But if you don't believe he's working out with the Lakers, I'll show you he's working out with the Lakers. All you have to do is go to the community. There's Bronny at the facility. He's right there. He's working out the Lakers. Pre-draft. They're taking a look. They've already taken a look at Bronny James. Don't take him 17. I don't know when he's going to start playing with the Lakers. We don't know yet. I know he can play. He's one of the toughest people out there because he's playing. He suffered a heart attack. He's still suffering the post-recovery symptoms. Getting used to it. Getting right in the head. I think he'll be ready to go. But yeah, if NBA Finals is over, the Lakers are ready to steal all the headlines with JJ Redick being hired as the coach, and then where Bronny's going. Lakers again are the talk of the hour. This is how you know they're far bigger and far better than any team and any player out there. Go King the Bond and the LA Lakers shall dominate the news cycle, and they dominate the play-in the playoffs next year.